This week on The Dish, Chef Vikas Khanna, known the world over for his high-end Indian cuisine with restaurants from his homeland to Dubai and America. His interests have led him to writing, filmmaking, and philanthropy. But the heart of his latest focus, Bungalow, a Lower East Side oasis, recently awarded a Michelin Bib Gourmand, described quite simply as a pilgrimage.
People come from all over the world just to see this little ceremony I do with flowers.
Every afternoon, Chef Vikas Khanna prepares to welcome his guests.
Once I set up the flowers, then I put water from River Ganges.
Just a few drops from India's sacred river to complement these fresh-cut ornamentals.
So you can choose the color you want to go with.
Oh, red and pink, and I like this too. This is beautiful. Beauty is a bedrock of Bungalow.
Like this.
Thank you.
I saw a post on Instagram.
A restaurant with a loyal following.
We live at Paris.
So it's a very pleasure to meet you.
It's an absolute honor.
Its debut has been stellar, with A-list fans including Jeff Bezos, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Martha Stewart. Thanks to dishes like this spice-roasted pineapple.
And then we serve it with the sauce, which is made a la minute, right? When you order it, that's just coconut milk whisked with rice flour.
Okay.
Turmeric, lemon juice, green chili, that's it.
Burst of flavor, right? Explosion.
2 days. It takes 2 days to make this simple dish.
This dining room is a world away from his childhood in Amritsar, India.
I was born with a disability, which is known as club feet. So it means that your feet are inclined towards inside.
A disability that never discouraged his family.
My mom was the one who would tell people, he can't even walk properly. How is he ever going to run and make it in life? My mom said, don't worry about him. He's here to fly. Don't worry. I think it was her faith in me which kept me moving and walking forward. There was no other reason for me.
And your sister?
My sister became like the warrior. In school, nobody would dare to bully me. But it was amazing that all the pain, what I had for not being equal to everyone else, I put that energy into cooking with my grandmom, just to help her.
So captivated by his grandmother's cooking, he made it his life's work.
I would go to the Golden Temple, which is a huge community kitchen. Everybody comes and donates their food, their time. And my grandmother made me understand the concept of cooking through the lens of that kitchen, where everyone was fed equally. Community.
That community supplied purpose, a degree in hospitality and culinary arts at a local college, where he noticed a wall of Michelin-starred chefs.
I asked my professor, why is there nobody who looks like me? He's saying, we're training you so you work for them. I said, what about our cuisine? And he said, no, you need to represent their cuisine. And he said, you're going to go against that wave and you're never going to get a job. And he was right. After my graduation, I never got a job.
But he went on to open his own backyard banquet and catering business, a success until a run-in with local police.
I was cooking in the kitchen and they kept asking for things from me and I'm like, can you just hold on? Next morning they come with bulldozers and they destroyed my entire banquets. And that really crushed my heart.
Khanna cooked at hotels across India, deciding to try his luck in New York City, where his sister Radhika later joined him to study fashion.
I somehow fell in love with the cities madly. I'd never seen a city with this level of no memory.
No memory.
No memory.
What do you mean?
You could be the greatest today and tomorrow nobody remembers you.
But several Indian restaurateurs did, and so did the James Beard Foundation, whose stewards invited him to cook there.
And we did the dinner there, and this was the first time I saw people stand up and applaud for Indian food.
That launched a career of accomplishment. Janoon, one of the first Indian restaurants in the world to earn a Michelin star. TV gigs, dozens of books, and even directing films. The White House and Buckingham Palace, and a plan with his sister as she battled lupus.
This was my sister's dream. Most of the dreaming of this restaurant happened on ICU beds of Mount Sinai Columbia, NYU.
A restaurant that would serve as a cultural bridge between India and the U.S.
It's the first generation Indians who are changing this narrative. They feel that what I'm bringing on the table is pure authenticity and honor of our culture.
And that's where we dig in.
If we have to dissect the menu of Bungalow, I would say that every dish has her roots in India.
From his prawn bao chow cones.
There's a beach in Goa called Kalangut Beach. There's a lady there, she has a shack and she sells something called prawn puffs. I just took that as an inspiration and created something with a pastry, a spicy prawns inside.
To the smoked purple sweet potatoes with a mango reduction.
And everything has like flavor. It's still coming at me. Boom, 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 boom.
An Amul cheese kulcha made with saffron, cardamom, and butter. A nod to dairy co-ops run by millions of women across India. Tandoori avocado with spicy passion fruit sauce.
I love avocado now. That is everything.
And a yogurt kebab inspired by a dessert from an Indian night market.
We can freeze the yogurt and then wrap the noodles around it and then freeze it again, and then at the moment you order, we fry it. The way I'm an extension of my ancestors, these dishes are an extension of their ancestors.
And a tribute to his sister, who passed away 2 years ago at the age of 48.
I keep her alive every single night with thousands of people on the wait list every night. House full. How did this happen? I said, oh, she's watching me.
Watching and surely applauding all that her big brother was inspired to do.
And I'm proud that, I've learned one hard lesson is that people we love, they're always with you. Always with you. Find a way to celebrate their life and their legacy and their commitment to you. And that's how you keep them alive.
Such a kind soul and such a talent. Look at what we have here. It is amazing. Yogurt ginger kebab, purple sweet potato, which was my favorite, tandoori avocado, spicy passion fruit, with chutney, rice. They have the shrimp bao chow cones. And I have to say, he's such a big deal. 8-time Michelin-starred chef and the most humble human being you will have ever met.
This lovely aura about him that just comes through. This is delicious.
And the cheese culture is like all of that.
Yeah.